In this video, we are going to give you a basic overview of the Figma tool so that you can get a bit familiar with it. Also, to give you a bit glance, let me tell you that Figma is one of the easiest and simplest UI designing tools, yet people get confused while using it. Anyways, let's get into the video and explain, and I will not let you confuse.
Now guys, I'm going to give you the basic overview of Figma, like how you can fluently work in the tool and how you can navigate in the tool so that you don't have to face any issue while designing any UI in the Figma tool, right? So let's directly jump into the Figma. So guys, at the very first time when you log in into Figma, this is how the tool looks like, right? This is kind of a front end of a Figma, or you can say the uh, dashboard of Figma, where you see all the settings like your team, your drafts. If you have any draft design, you'll be able to see here, and here you'll be able to see the plans which the plan which you are using right now, right? And if you want, you can upgrade as well, right? Right now we are in our starter plan, which is totally free, and as you can see here, in starter plan you can create only 3 files. This is the very major limit in starter plan, right? You can just create 3 files, 3 pages and 1 project, right? But in the professional plans you can go with unlimited files, pages and projects, and in the organization plan you can see the same thing as well, right? And in the version history you can see 30 days only, but in the professional and the organization, the version history is also unlimited, right? But at first we need to go with the starter plan. If you like the tool, if you are able to master this tool, then you can go with the paid plans, right? So let me close this right now, and after this you'll be able to see the favorite files. So if you have already created a file and if you tag that file as your favorite, then you'll be able to see the favorite files here. Then your teams here. Right now we do have only one team which we have created, but if you have collaborated with other teams as well, you can join those teams, and those teams will be available here. Even you can create your own separate team as well, right? So this is what the left bar, or you can say the left menu, have. At the top you can search, and even if you click on your name, here you'll be able to see the user ID and all, right? Your name, your email ID, the theme. This is set on system theme. If you want dark, you want light, you can change it. And if you want the desktop application, you can directly download the desktop application from here. It will take you to the page from where you can download, and as you can see, it has been downloaded, right? So this is how uh, you can navigate through these options. After this we do have the main option where you'll be able to see your recent designs, but as you can see, we don't have any recent designs. These 3 are created from Figma itself, right? If you click here, you'll be able to see the designings. You need to click on this pencil icon and it will get loaded, right? So these are totally from Figma. Figma has created these designs. Basically it is kind of a quick start guide where you can see like how to get started with Figma, but you don't have to go through these quick start guide, because we are the one who are teaching you how to start with Figma, right? So let's directly go back and let me show you the dashboard. So these are the 3. If you want, you can delete it by clicking on the right button of your mouse. Just right click and go to delete option, right? So this is how the Figma dashboard looks like. Now if you want to create your new file for UI, right? This is for Figma, Fig Jamboard, right? But we are mainly into the Figma UI designing tool, right? So for that you need to click on this design file option, and here you will be able to see, right, create new design file. So you just need to click here, and this will create a new design file under your team, right? Here you can name that file like whatever you want to name it. So I'm writing it test file, right? This is the name I have given, and this is the free area where you can design your UI whatever you want to design, whether it is graphic or any kind of wireframing, any kind of prototyping you want to do. This is the area where you can do, right? And these are the toolbar where you will be able to see all the tools available in Figma. Now you might be thinking this tool has only this much tools, but yeah, this is the true. Using these tools only, you'll be able to create any kind of UI. That's why I already told you that it is not about the tool, it is about your creativity, right? The number of tools are pretty limited, and using these tools we'll be able to create the design, right? But yeah, you can install the plugins. We have the access to extensions or plugins which we can install in our Figma. There's a huge library of extensions and plugins which we can use, right? Now in the upcoming video I'll show you how to use these tools properly, but yeah, just to give you the glimpse, uh, I'm gonna show you how you can select the frames or how you can draw any kind of design into it, right? So frames is like the screen type or screen size for which you are creating the design or the UI. As you can see here, here we do have the phone sizes like iPhone 15 or 14 Pro Max, 15 Pro, 13, 14, 15, 14 Plus, Mini, SE. So all types of phone sizes are here, and according to those phone sizes, the pixel sizes are also mentioned here, right? As you can see, 430 by 932, then uh, 393 by 852, all the sizes are here. And here you'll be able to see the tablet size, desktop, presentation, then watch size. There are many smart watches, right? So 41 mm, 45, so all the sizes are here. Let's say I am going to select any design. For example, I've selected 14 Pro Max or 15 Pro Max. This is what the 15 Pro Max size is, right? Now I want to design a button for 15 Pro Max screen type. So I'm going to select a rectangle, right? In the shape option, you'll be able to see multiple shapes like rectangle, line, arrow, ellipse, polygon, right? So I'm going to select rectangle. There's a shortcut key for rectangle as well, R. Now you just need to do it like this, and you'll be able to create the rectangle button. Let's say I've placed here, right? Now if you want to do any kind of changes, for example, if you want to change the edges of this rectangular shape button from very sharp to very soft, so what you can do is you can uh, do some changes in this corner radius option. You just need to go to like this, right? You just need to click the left button of your mouse and just increase it like this. If you want to decrease it, you can do like this. Otherwise you can manually type the number here. Let's say I've entered 10, and once you hit the enter button, this is how the button is looking like, right? If you want to add the text, you can do that as well. Like I want to add get started, right? This is what I have written. Now I'm going to take it here. If you want to increase the size, you can do that as well. From here, just go to this and select whatever the size you want. Let's say 32 is fine. Again, now if you want, you can change the type of the font as well. For example, you want extra bold like this. After this, you want to add some extra effects or any kind of strokes. In stroke, you'll be able to see uh, some extra options. In effects, you'll be able to see some extra options like drop shadow. If I click here, you'll be able to see these kind of options over here. Let's say I've added drop shadow. Now this is how it is looking like. If you want to do the changes in the button, you can do that as well. Again, you can add the drop shadow in the button itself. This is how it is looking. Now it is kind of looking like a button. You can remove the drop shadow from here so that it looks better, right? Just to give you an idea. This is not the actual thing, right? Now after creating whatever the design you have created, you can take multiple screens over here, right? By pressing the space button or by going to this hand icon, you can move this screen like this, and here you can add another screen. You just need to go to frames again. Again, you can take the 14 Pro Max like this, and this is how you can take multiple screens. right? Now let's say after creating the design, you can go back to home by clicking in the main menu option, go back to files, and sometimes it shows that the file haven't saved, so wait for a while, or you can just refresh this page and then go back to the files so that the file can properly saved. Otherwise the progress you have done here will be deleted. Right now, as you can see, I've backed to the files option right here. Now this time you'll be able to see one file over here. So this is how you can go to your projects or any draft file, whatever you are creating, right? And now in the extreme right corner, you'll be able to see your progresses or your limits. Like if you are into the free version, you'll be able to see how many files you have created. As you can see, we do have 2 Figma files right now. So out of 3, we have already created 2. So in order to create the 4th one, obviously we need to delete the older one, right? Because we can only create 3 files. Now in the extreme right bottom corner, you'll be able to see help and resource option, where you can take help or you can read their forums, right? And in the top right corner, you'll be able to see import and the share button. If you want to import your file, you can do that as well, right? Import and share, both options are here. So I hope you got an idea like how you can navigate through the Figma tool, because sometimes people don't know how to use the tool initially, right? Now I'll show you how to create different types of designings, what are the different terms which we use in Figma, like what are hi-fi, lo-fi, everything I'm gonna teach you in this series, right? So stay tuned for the upcoming videos.
I hope you liked the content. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon. Also, I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.